Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You have just slipped and slided into the most fabulous place on YouTube, and I am so happy to have you here. Well, now that I have you here, I'm just going to give you 5 seconds because that's all I give, because I'm busy and I would like to think you're busy. So let's just give each other 5 minutes so you can go do what you do. Subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam squad so we can shine together. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little old me, I need to shine bright like a diamond. Ooh, in these YouTube streets, okay? It's getting cold out here in the streets slowly, and I need to shine bright. But today's video, oops, if you're a returning subscriber, how can I forget that? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming back. Your love and your support means a lot to me. You are truly appreciated. I truly appreciate you. And I am so stupid to skip past you, and I apologize. Now let's get into today's video. Today's video is about fall layering combos. These are my layering combos that I use in the fall when I want to smell like a boss, you know, like a seductress, like an Arabian queen, like a Dubai princess, you know. But these are truly amazing fall combos that you need to check out. And I also would like to know your fall combos as well, so I get to learn, because when I do these videos, I look at the comments and I'm like, okay, I need to try that. And one of the combos here was from a comment from a previous video. So I've been looking at the comments and trying new stuff based off of your recommendations. But yeah, these are amazing fragrances that I have here. So if you want to know the best 10 out of 10 fall layering fragrance combo, then stick around.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
The first layering combo is a combo that I wear when I want to smell like a Dubai queen, an Arabian princess, when I need you to know that there's money involved with me, you know, when I want to turn heads. This combo, there are two versions of this combo. The first version is when I want to break necks, like straight up, I am breaking all the necks. And then the second one is when I want to turn heads, you get? So one, we're turning heads like, oh yes, what is that? The other one is like, your neck's broken. So let me show you the first one. So we're turning heads first. And the star of the show is Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomad. This, you know, is an explosive oud fragrance, but the oud is so potent because all I'm smelling right now is the oud. The rose is very minimal. As I took it open like this, I can smell the fragrance from here. See, that's what I need from a fragrance. I don't want a fragrance that I have to spray it and wait for it to sit, wait for the alcohol to go away. Like, we have to do all that shebang just for me to get the true fragrance. I just want to open it up like this and boom, you're hitting me. This is a straight up oud fragrance. It is amazing. And the oud in here, you can tell, is expensive. Like, the ingredients in this fragrance is expensive. This is beast mode. When you wear Ombre Nomad, you're smelling like money, of course. You're smelling like wealth. You're smelling like riches. But the rose is not prominent. So I love to layer this before with Le Sabre Rose by Louis Vuitton. But then Fenty Eau de Parfum. Now this is when I want to turn heads. So I oud and rose here, and then with Fenty Eau de Parfum, you're getting blueberries, you're getting geranium, there's incense, there's rose, and I top it up in here this fall, and the weather is cold. Whew. If it's a party, because to me this is a party fragrance, you might as well just go home, okay? You need to go change your outfit and change your fragrance when I wear this, because this gets heads turning. I wore this to a wedding, and when I tell you, I got asked by not less than 10 people what I had on. I had guys asking me like, what's going on? And they're trying to get my number, and I'm like, I am married. And they're like, really? Or you just play? I'm like, and I think it was this fragrance. They're like, are you seriously married? I'm like, Nigerians. But but this fragrance combo right here, I cannot explain. Like, this is definitely a head turn. But if you want to break necks, you want the necks to break and snap, top off with Intense Cafe by Montale on Ombre Nomad. When I tell you, the men that were asking me, and with this one, it wasn't like they were trying to get at me, because that one gets the heads to turn. This was like, no, I want to know what you have on. I remember wearing this when I was traveling, and literally I was going through ticketing. They had to write it down. When I passed through security, they had to write it down. I was waiting at the gate for the plane to arrive. 4 different guys were asking me, and the person next to me had to say, you know what? I've been sitting here. You smell amazing. 4 people have asked me what you have on. I needed to. I got in the plane. As I got in, the flight attendants, they're like, whew, what is that? When I tell you, Intense Cafe by Montale on top of Ombre Nomad, layered in the fall, you smell like money. But you know, this is rose, and then you get coffee, but the coffee doesn't come out. To me, it's like a really delicious rose and vanilla scent on top of the oud here. And this is like beast mode. This is beast mode. Together, massive attack. Explosion, okay? You should definitely get your nose on this layering combo. So it's Ombre Nomad is the star of the occasion, layered with Fenty Eau de Parfum, or you get Montale Intense Cafe. Stunning, stunning, 10 out of 10. You need to try it. The next layering combo on my list is a newbie, kind of, but for me, I'm just gonna show you. So this is Blossom Love by Amouage. And this is Lilac Love by Amouage. Now, for Lilac Love, I love Lilac Love. It's a really good fall scent. So here you get, it's lilac, but it's gourmand in a way. You get heliotrope in here as well. This is gorgeous. And I feel like, every time I smell it, there's cacao in here. It's like tonka and vanilla. So it's very powdery. Now, over here, this Blossom Love, you're getting cherry blossom in here, and it's really sweet. So I think there's like vanilla in here, but guess what? There's also heliotrope in here. So you're getting heliotrope here, there's heliotrope here, there's like vanilla, there's vanilla with the tonka. When I got Blossom Love, it's a nice fragrance, but it didn't hit the way like that I feel like other Amouage hit, where it's like snapping. So when I saw the notes, I'm like, you know what? Let me put these two together to see what it do. And when I tell you, this is everything. As the weather is getting cooler, I put this on, and I put this. Actually, I like to put the Lilac Love first and Blossom Love on top of it. The tonka, the cacao in here just settles into this powderiness, and the heliotropes here, they just merge together, and this is sweet with the vanilla. Oh, this is everything. So if you own Blossom Love by Amouage and you own Lilac Love by Amouage, do yourself a favor, wear them together, because it's everything. It's very feminine, it's very sweet, it's just beautiful. Now the first combo I showed you is like unisex, straight up unisex, but this one, I would say this is feminine, and these two together, everything. It just smells like a beautiful girl, like a very sexy, beautiful girl that you just can't get her number. The next layering combo is, this one is a stunner. For fall, Mona, let me just show you. But this is Kayali's Silk Santal 33, layered with Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. Now, Love Don't Be Shy is not one of my favorite notes per se. It took me a while to really start to appreciate this fragrance. At first, I was like, I don't get it. I'm trying so hard to get it, and I'm like, I don't get it. But then I started to get it, but I realized that I love to layer this fragrance. Like when I layer it with Delina, my friend told me to layer it with Delina, I loved it. But that's like for spring and summer, early summer. But layered with this Silk Santal for fall, When I tell you, this is that fragrance that brings all the boys to the yard, all the boys, the ants, and the bees. This is everything. This is delicious. This is just sweet. It is beautiful. This fragrance right here, I don't know what Mona put in here. I don't know what she put in here. It's like a wedding cake, and you know this is orange blossom, this is marshmallow, and then here you're getting sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline, lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. I don't know what she did in here. What I'm gonna need from Mona coming soon next year is for her to create her own version of like an orange blossom scent, so I can pair it with this, with Kayali. But by that time, my silk Santal will be gone. I know it's gonna be gone this fall, but I am holding on to it, hoping and praying that she restocks and we're able to get 100 ml, because once it comes out and it's 100 ml, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. And I feel like it's one of those things that I will always purchase every year because I really do enjoy this fragrance. She did her big one with it. I love it. But together with Love Don't Be Shy, explosion. Explosion. You need to check it out. The next fall layering combo on my list was actually a recommendation from you guys, okay? This one I just saw and I had to try it immediately. And that is Santal COMPLET by Fragrance du Bois and Jazz Club by Replica. Look at my Jazz Club. This was my fragrance, okay? I think this is my second bottle. This was one of my signature scents in the fall for 2016. I blew through it and I had to buy another one. But look at my dent. And then I kind of moved on from it. But when I saw someone leave that in my comments, I was like, you know what? I can see why. Because they know each other. They're really good friends. They smell very, I don't want to say, I'm trying to get a test strip. I don't want to say they're like identical. They're not. But like, I can see why. They know each other. So I used it together and it was everything. So thank you for recommending this combo to me, because now I can wear, here, you know, you get rum in here. So this is a very boozy fragrance. And then in here, you get coconut and bergamot, but then you're getting sandalwood in the base. For me, that's sandalwood in the base. And I think there's vanilla in here. It just makes it so fall appropriate for me. I know the coconut and bergamot feels like it's a summer scent, but for me, this is like a fall fragrance. This is good. This is good. But I had to spray Jazz Club in here because I haven't used it in I think I haven't used it in like a year. And you know, the only problem I have with Replica fragrances is they don't come with the lid. So it's so hard for me to buy them. I was this close to getting Autumn Leaves. That's what it's called, right? It is amazing. It is so good. It smells like a niche perfume, but because their fragrance doesn't have a lid. And I'm like, why? What was the reason? I have OCD. I cannot have fragrances that don't have lids. That's why sometimes I run away from testers, because I got a tester one time. It came without a lid and I was so pissed. I would not put it on my shelf. That's how crazy my OCD is. But these two together, when I tell you, this is stunning. You need to try it this fall. And that's Jazz Club by Replica, layered with Santal COMPLET by Fragrance du Bois. The next fall layering combo on my list this is also a trio. This is one of those, you know, to turn heads, go here, and to break necks, go here. But the version of this one is, I would say one is for unisex, feminine leaning, and one is unisex, masculine leaning. So the star of this combo is Initio's Oud for Greatness. This fragrance is legendary, but however, I find it quite drying. Like there's nutmeg in here. I feel like it's the nutmeg in my head, but there's oud, so it does have that, you know, that Baccarat Rouge, what they call it. We have to find a name for it. You know, when a fragrance has a Baccarat Rouge, it's not the DNA. It just has something in there that is like, Baccarat? Like a Bacca? That's what this has. Like, there's something in there. So I like to layer it with Instant Crush, which people say smells like Baccarat Rouge. Well, I wouldn't say it does, but all the times I've worn this, I've gotten compliment because this is also beast mode. And people ask me, oh, is that Baccarat? I'm like, no. So to people, it does smell like Baccarat. But this is Instant Crush by MANCERA, layered with Wood for Greatness by Initio. This is straight unisex though. But because Instant Crush is very sweet, it makes this not feel as drying. Together, the sillage you get from these, holy moly. I wore this to a restaurant one day. As I was approaching, the girls, they just looked up like this and they were like, wow. As you came in, as I opened the door and the weather was cold, it was beginning of the year. It was like, I want to say January. Yeah, it was January. So when we opened the door, it was cold and the wind came in. And I came in because, you know, as I came into the door, I was already looking good. As I came in with the wind, it just hit all of them. Like the waitress, like the attendants, this just gave them whoop, whoop. It gave them a couple of slaps. So they had to like, whoa, what just came in? I'm like, me, the future owner of this establishment. Now, get to work. No, but to be honest, they were amazed by this combo and they were asking me, what do you have and what do you have? And I was telling them and they wrote it down. This layering combo right here is everything. Now, if you're a guy and you feel like this may be too feminine, which I don't really think it does, but guys don't really gravitate towards Instant Crush that much, let's put Wood for Greatness down and bring out Grand Soir. Put Grand Soir and you top it up with Instant Crush and you're a guy. When I tell you, this is everything. You know, Grand Soir is the best amber fragrance in the world, in my opinion. I blew through my 3 travel size before I got a full bottle. So now this fall, when I tell you, I'm going to do a top 10, maybe top 10, top 12 fall perfumes. This right here, if it's not on the list, you need to tell me to make another video. This fragrance right here is a masterpiece. When you put Instant Crush in here, it is straight up unisex and it is amazing. This for me doesn't project as much as this, so this gives you that projection. And this, the amber in here is so warm, is so hugging, is inviting, is so scrumptious. But this fragrance, a lot of girls find it very masculine. So when you tip this in here, stunner, stunner. And I feel like this was a recommendation from someone. I feel like you guys told me about it. I just don't know where it came from, and I tried it and it was everything. So Grand Soir layered with Instant Crush by MANCERA, or Instant Crush by MANCERA layered with Wood for Greatness by Initio. Say no more. Say no more. Everything. The next fall layering combo on my list is a very unique one. This is Rouge VELOURS from YSL. It is one of my favorite rose fragrances. This is Rose and Patchouli Bomb. I layered this fragrance for the first time in March or April. I want to say March. When I tell you, my life was never the same. Head started turning. This fragrance here, right here, this is Santal Royale by Guerlain. This fragrance, this is the money fragrance. This fragrance smells so rich, so lavish. This is my Dubai Queen Arabian Princess fragrance layered with Rouge VELOURS, which is a deep, deep, sexy rose and patchouli fragrance. This right here, explosion. The last time I wore this combo, it was a jacket I was wearing. I took it off and I like threw it on the staircase because sometimes I'd be too lazy to come upstairs in here and put my stuff away, and I'll just put my jacket there. Like when I'm on my way up, I will take it and I'll come here and put it away. My husband was walking up the stairs and he didn't even help me pick it up, but he was walking up the stairs and he paused and he came down. He's like, what's on the stairs? Something smells good. I walked up the stairs and I could smell it. Did you spray a fragrance? I want to know what that fragrance is because I want it. I'm like, I did not spray anything. I'm just here on the bed. He's like, no, I walked by the staircase going up, and I'm like, maybe it's my jacket. And he pulled the jacket up. It was this too. It was this too. So now he likes to use this layering combo because this, when you do it, is unisex, but it smells intoxicating. It's incredible. Santal Royale. Oh, my dent is right here. Shoulder. It's right here at the shoulder. The rim's right here. And this one, you can see my dent. So this fragrance, I absolutely love. I will always have this in my collection. This is my good luck fragrance. It gets the job done. If you use this fragrance for an interview, you will get the job. But Rouge Velours by YSL, layered with Santal Royale by Guerlain, Dubai Queen, Arabic Princess, Money Fragrance, activated. The next fall layering combo on my list is from Kayali. This is the infamous Vanilla 28, which is for me, this is the official fragrance topper in the fall on this channel. When I'm going out, whatever I'm wearing, I just go with this. You just douse this on. Layered with Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli 64. These two together, amazing. And one thing I will tell you, Kayali makes fragrances that are very good with layering. Like you can use them with a lot of fragrances. This in here, you get Vanilla Surabasolute, Golden Rum, Creme Brulee, Brown Sugar, Royal Oud, and Sugared Patchouli in here. And here is Vanilla 28. So in here, you're getting the straight vanilla. This vanilla is like that deep, dark, toasted vanilla that I love. Like this is very dark, it's very sensual. Layered with the Sugar Patchouli together in the fall. Sugar Patchouli is so underrated. I think it smells like a niche fragrance. It does smell like a niche fragrance, and I feel like I should have gotten, this is one fragrance that I wish I got the 100 ml of, and then this I have 100 and I'm very satisfied with my 100 ml. But I think this might be this is my second bottle. This is my second Vanilla 28. I picked this one up last fall because the one I had before, I used it for like a year and a half or two and I blew through it. So this is my second, and I love my juice because it's darker, which means that vanilla is like deep and dark and juicy. The next fall layering combo on my list is by MFK. I feel like now we're getting into the fall. I'm remembering my MFK, so I'm bringing them out. But this is Oud Satin Mood by MFK, layered with Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, in this combo, sometimes I like to do Tribeca with this to really deepen it. But these two combos together, Dubai Queen, Arabian Princess, it smells like money. Like you just smell like money. But the only thing I would say is it doesn't smell as unique as it used to for me before, because a lot of people own Baccarat and a lot of people now know about Oud Satin Mood. So it doesn't smell as unique as it used to smell when I was cutting it up in 2020. Now in 2023, the girls have been put on. So once they smell Oud Satin Mood, they know. Once they smell Baccarat, they know. I'm like, darn it. But when I tell you, these two together, it smells rich, it smells lavish, it smells expensive. And you know Oud Satin Mood is like a really sweet oud because there's vanilla in here. And it's very powdery. So this oud right here is such a beautiful dark oud. And I feel like the name matches. It's very silky, very vanilla-y. It feels like a lilac-y, lavenderish kind of vanilla. Layered with Baccarat Rouge explosive. This is so good. I love to use this first and then I put Baccarat on top of it. Or if I use this, then I go with Tribeca by Bond Number 9 on top of this. When we get to winter, it's giving November, December, January. I need to do like a winter combo as well. But this is everything. You need to get your nose on it. The next, I think I have what? 2 more fragrances to go. But the next layering combo on my list is one that I need to top up on. So the first one is Portrait of a Lady, you know, one of my favorite fragrances ever in the world. Layered with, this is Rose and Coeur by Frederic Malle. Every time I run out of this, I some way, somehow find this amount, someone selling it, and I buy it because I haven't been able to commit to the big bottle yet because it's pricey, but I know I need it. Rose and Coeur with Portrait of a Lady together. Oh my gosh. This is what I wear when I want you to know that, and not just know, you think you know that money has arrived. This is Rose. This is Patchouli. This is Incense. It gives you that rose and oud vibe, but in a very sophisticated. This smells so expensive. It smells like I'm in Qatar. It smells like we're going to Saudi Arabia. It smells like 24 karat gold. And then you put Rose and Coeur, which is rose and leather. So here you're getting rose, you're getting incense, you're getting patchouli, and then you add it with more rose and leather. When I tell you, this is stunning. Very unisex. The guys can wear it too, but if you want to smell like a rich woman, a rich human, a rich man, you should try this combo. This is how I have it on my stand. Always like this to remind me that I need to get a 50 ml of this, and I will, once I'm out of my 50 ml Portrait of a Lady, I'm getting 100 ml. This is gonna be a lifetime fragrance for me, but then I'll get the 50 ml of Rose and Coeur because it's the only time I think about Rose and Coeur is when I'm wearing Portrait of a Lady. I just love to layer them together. By itself is an amazing fragrance. It is stunning, very stunning, but very unique. And very niche smelling. It feels a little tart, but it's so good. So Portrait of a Lady, Rose and Coeur together, explosive. The last fragrance on my fall layering combo, this is a very unique scent. And I'm featuring a fragrance that I feel like I've never talked about on my channel. This is Addict by Dior. One of my favorite designer fragrance. I'm thinking, which other designer fragrance do I like better than Addict? I don't know. But this, I adore this fragrance. This is my 3rd bottle. And I got this as a gift for my birthday. I blew through 2 bottles already. And this was a gift. And I'm so thankful. If you're watching it and you know you gifted me this, thank you. This is Princess by Kilian. When I tell you, I love to layer these two together. Here you're getting marshmallows in here, you're getting ginger, you get, I think there's green tea. And this one is that bitter orange. This fragrance smells like a very, very high quality, elevated, like this Addict shouldn't be in the regular line. I feel like Addict belongs in the private line for Dior. Like this should be right next to Fève Délicieuse, Gris Dior. Like it should be standing with the Eau d'Esperance. I don't know how they put this in the regular line, but this smells incredible. So underrated. I mean, it was a huge fragrance back in the day, but when I tell you, this smells like a very rich auntie. And I wish I had this fragrance in the Rich Auntie Vibes video because this is definitely Rich Auntie. This is if you want to smell lavish on a budget and very fall and winter appropriate. When the weather gets cold, you put this and you put this together. It's amazing. So I feel like with this fragrance, it's slightly older and this brings the youth. So when you put the old and the young together, you'll be like a middle age. It gives you... So I feel like you put maybe, let me just say, this is like 20s. And then this may be pushing 40. You put them together, it's like, oh, you're just 30. That's what it gives. But this is such a great combo that you need to get your nose on. And that's Dior Addict by Dior, layered with Princess by Kilian, and get yourself smelling amazing this fall. Now that's it, guys. Those are some of the fall layering combos that I have that I'm going to be wearing this fall. If you have layering combos for fall that you want me to check out, definitely let me know in the comments. The only other one that I have that's an honorable mention, it's not really like a fall fragrance, one of them, but I love to still layer this in the fall sometimes, and this is a honorable mention, Scherzo by Mila Harris, which this was an influencer purchase. 2 influencers made me get this, and that's Sharita, because this is like her holy grail, and Jus de Rose. Jus de Rose also talked about it so much, and that's why I got it. So this was an influencer purchase, layered with, I think this was another influencer purchase by Pika. You guys know I love me some Pika. She doesn't make fragrance reviews anymore, but this is French Leather by Memo. This two together is amazing. French Leather is rose and leather, but it doesn't smell like rose and coir. This is a very unique take on rose, and that's why I love it. It's very unique. I don't really have anything that smells like this, so I love to layer both of them together. This is softer. The oud here is very minimal. This is one of those fragrances you can wear all year round, and with the French Leather, it gives it that depth. This smells so niche. This smells so high quality. This just smells like, an expensive perfume. French Leather by Memo is amazing, and I don't talk about Memo a lot on my channel, but French Leather, African Leather, I love Lalibela. Amazing fragrances. So yeah, I love to layer these two together, and that's the honorable mention. But that's it, guys. That's all I have. If you have fragrance recommendation layering combo that you want me to try out this fall, let me know, and we can do a part 2. And I want to know the fragrances that you're layering this fall as well, so I can try out if I have those fragrances, because like I showed you, there are 2 fragrances from here that I got from you guys. So I'm always ready to learn, and so just let me know. Remember, in all things, add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, what? Add more glitter. And when all else fails and your back is against the ropes, you need to try one of these fall layering combos and smell and just break necks. Maybe that's what I need to say. When all else fails and your back is against the ropes, make heads turn and break the necks. But add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Now, what's going to be my scent of the day? It has to be from here. I'm kind of drawn to Sugar Patchouli, Vanilla Royale by Kayali. Ooh.